Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. It's me, ItsAnnaLouise, and we're gonna be doing a coffee and chat today. This is a new little thing, and if you like it, I'll definitely do more videos like these, but I really want to have a chill, relaxed, laid back kind of video where I go get my Starbucks and we sit and chat just about things going on that's prevalent in society today. Like, this just going around, like pop culture kind of stuff, maybe stuff going around on YouTube, just things that we would all have opinions on. So today I really thought we should talk about Britney Spears and the Free Britney movement. I wanted to talk about some YouTube drama and stuff like that, just because man, it has just been encompassing everything recently. So I just kind of wanted to talk about those few things today. So if you want to sit and have a nice coffee and chat with me about things going on in the world and pop culture, I guess, then make sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave and hit that bell notification so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And with that being said, let's hop right on into the video, y'all. Alright, you guys, so the first thing I guess that I want to talk about is the Free Britney movement and Britney Spears. I'm sure a good portion of you know about this, and it's just something that's like really tugged at my heart, because growing up, Britney Spears was so important to me, and as an adult now, she still is. I love her music. Some of her songs are my favorite songs, and you know, she has been a huge part of my life growing up, and I'm being completely and utterly honest. As a child, you know, I'm a 90s, early 2000s child, and I grew up with a sister who is 9 years older than me. So when I was a child, she was a teenager, and whereas, you know, children usually just like watch the children stuff, you know, the children shows, I was luckily got to be in the world of all of the early 2000s and 90s stuff. So I got Britney Spears, I got the Backstreet Boys, all the fun 90s to early 2000s things you think of as a kid. I got to experience that wholeheartedly, mostly because I do have a sister so much older than me. And Britney, I mean, it's just without a doubt, a lot of my favorite songs come from her. I highly recommend listening if you want, that is, and if you haven't. But her earlier songs are definitely some of my favorites. And what's basically going on now is that Britney is in a thing that is called a conservatorship. So that is where people who have like a lot of stuff going on in their lives, where they are not really able to take care of themselves and like make sound decisions for themselves. And by the way, me saying this, I don't know everything that there is to know on conservatorships, so you know, definitely do your own research, but this is just from what I have saw and read about and heard on videos that, you know, like I said, it's what I just explained anyway. And she is in a conservatorship, and her conservator, which is the person that is over all of her stuff, is her father. And basically for years now, way more years than I even realized at first, and I forget how many, but I was still very young. Honestly, I think maybe it was 2009. Somewhere in that time frame, she, you know, became under that conservatorship. And I saw a lot of people make like I guess jokes growing up about when Britney shaved her head, if you guys remember that. You know, like there's a lot of memes like, oh, I'm having a meltdown, just like, you know, I'm at this level, and like showing her shaving her head kind of thing. And a lot of stuff, you know, went down in that time. But you know, as I've gotten older, you kind of realize like that's not even a laughing matter. And like, so what? She shaved her head, she was going through something, she did it for a reason, to make a statement. She was tired of people like making comments on her hair, having to like do her hair. Sorry, interesting, I was looking at the sky. Anyway, you know, she was having people touch her hair all the time and like make sure it was perfect for this and that, and she just kind of got fed up with it all, you know. And it, you know, you start to realize that a lot of the things that she did and that were the subject of memes and stuff, you know, they were actually, I mean, very plausible, and she just needed help. Therapy would have been great, you know, which I'm sure she was in therapy, but she was going through a lot. And you know, none of that was anything that I feel like should have made her under one. And really, as you see when you research her father, Jamie Spears, of course her sister's Jamie Lynn, but her father is also Jamie. he has treated her just so negatively, so bad. He has literally controlled her life from every aspect of her money, telling her what she can and cannot do, what she can eat and what she cannot drink. He makes her have an IUD so that she cannot have a baby. And keep in mind, this is a grown woman. This girl, I'm pretty sure she's probably in her late 30s at this point. Late 30s or very early. Let me see. Britney Spears. Yeah, 39. So she's 39 years old, and yeah, a grown adult who's being forced to do these things. And she stayed silent for so long about how bad her, you know, dealings were with everything, and she's just now coming out. Well, she literally made a long, I guess you could say, kind of speech thing to the judge. She got to go before a judge to appeal to get herself out of the conservatorship, like away from her father, so that she could make her own decisions, because she was dealing with a lot. And the judge freaking denied it. And for me, that just is like, what is the justice system? But I've had those thoughts for years, and even more than just this situation, and that is for another day. But I'm like, how is that even fair? How does the judge not see? And I think a lot of it is done dealing with money. I think money has a huge role to do with all of it. Hence why Jamie Spears is doing this to begin with. You know, I think a lot of it is freaking money stuff. And, you know, I think about it, I don't have any human children. I just have the fur children. But, you know, I think as a parent, I couldn't fathom and imagine how a parent could do that to your own child. Especially when it comes to like over money. You know, money is not happiness. That's honestly the truth. You can have money and you can be the saddest, most depressed person. And I'm just like, what is it that is making him want to do this, you know? I don't know. It's just so sad, and so much has been going on. But she's still fighting to get out of that conservatorship, which is good. But yeah, that's... I know I talked really fast during all that, but once I get on a roll, man, I get on a roll. But yeah, I have to go in because I'm running late and I've got to do a live stream on my crystal Instagram. I'll insert it right here. I'm showing crystals that are up in my shop right now and just talking about a sale going on this weekend. Well, it's actually going on right now too, this whole week. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, you guys, I'm back. It was just a second for you guys, a long while for me. I'm burning up because I came back out to the car to finish this because I was like, you know what? The whole point was to sit in the car after Starbucks and you know, drink coffee and chat. And the car is not cool anymore, so I'm roasting, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, so we talked about Britney Spears and the conservatorship, and I just talked about how basically, you know, I think it's very sad. I don't understand how a parent could do that to their child. I don't understand how the justice system thinks that it's okay. And obviously I didn't give near as much information as out there. Like, definitely read on it for yourself, so that you can form, you know, your own opinion better and read all the details of what went on, because, you know, I just gave you like the slightest little bit. But moving on to that, to more stuff, YouTube drama, Gabby Hanna. Now, I feel weird talking about this. I don't normally like talk about drama kind of stuff, but you know what? I think this goes beyond drama and just a basic human, I don't know if I want, human rights. Like, you know, it's really bad what she's doing. Gabby Hanna, if you don't know, she is a YouTuber that's been around for a long time. She's like, was in with the group of like Joey Graceffa, and like an OG YouTuber, like a Colleen Ballinger, Joey Graceffa, Ricky Dillon, Trisha Paytas, like that type. I don't watch any. I watch Colleen I've met in person, and she's the only one of those that I actually do watch. But Gabby Hanna is an old, you know, YouTuber, and was on Vine, if any of you guys remember that. She was on Vine, but she has got some serious problems going on, and I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to make fun of that. We all have problems, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of mental problems. I do. And physical problems. So I'm not trying to like make fun of that. It's just she really needs to, she is damaging a lot of people. If you know, especially the drama between her and Jessie Smiles, which I believe is what started the whole thing. Jessie Smiles is a YouTuber on here whom I know from Kathleen Lights because I watch makeup YouTube videos and they film together. Jessie doesn't just like strictly do makeup or anything. She does multiple different things, but I had never really watched her, but I know her through Kathleen. And Jessie and Gabby were really, really close years ago. They were best friends. And I'm not gonna like get into Jessie's story because I'm also not trying to get demonetized, but a very, very unfortunate bad thing happened to Jessie, and Gabby is using that, Jessie's trauma, and putting it out on the internet to hurt her and making up a lot of lies to go along with it. And Gabby has this whole series on her channel like exposing YouTubers, it says, basically everyone she's ever pretty much worked with and known, and just spewing out lies. And you know, I'm not just saying they're lies, like people have stood up for themselves and made videos in rebuke, like as in to, you know, go and basically protect their good name, and they have provided like the evidence, as in Joey Graceffa and Mr. Daniel Prada, I believe is his name. I'm not really familiar with all of them, but you know, I know who they are. I just don't watch their videos. But, and that's not like a jab at them, it's just, I just haven't. But they made a whole video, and I watched them, and they were very well done. Very well done. They are very mature about everything, but she's just spewing a lot of lies, doing a lot of damage, and she is definitely a narcissist. Like you can just tell, and I'm trying to be really careful with my words, but she's just really damaging a lot of people. And I feel like so many people have been talking about this recently. It's a really popular thing going around on the internet right now. Aside from James Charles, which I feel like is always in the spotlight. Now it's this situation, but it's almost to a point where it's like I feel like YouTube needs to kind of step in and stop her, because she is doing a lot to really hurt people, especially Jessie, who she's using her trauma against her. And Jessie made a wonderful video, if you want to know, debunking everything that Gabby said and really just telling her, you know, side of things and exactly what happened. She has read, you know, the receipts, even a recorded phone call, and it's just really sad. And you know, I'm not normally into like all the drama stuff, but this one just caught me off guard, because this girl is out here, you know, really hurting her using something that I've went through before in my life. Unfortunately, I've dealt with the same trauma that Jessie dealt with, that Gabby is exploiting. So it just made me really interested in it for that reason. And a lot of you may know what I'm talking about, and a lot of you may not, but I just don't understand. I almost feel like she needs to be deplatformed. She needs to be taken away, like, you know, because she's doing a lot of hurt, and I feel scared talking about this. But I mean, I don't think she would ever see this, you know, but if she does, it's just like, oh well, I guess. I just feel for Jessie, and I mean everyone else that she's hurting as well in this process. And you can do your research on it, but I really want to know, if you do know about this, what are your thoughts? Let me know down below. Have you read all into the drama and stuff? I'd be very curious. But yeah, that's really all I have to say today, other than, oh my gosh, if you guys saw my last video that is showing my flower agate collection, I got this adorable starfish that I love so much. I talked in that video about how I got the starfish because I got the crystal to treat myself after completing week 1 of something really important that I've just started in my life. So as you guys know, YouTube and my crystal shop is my full-time, like that's my job, and that's how I make my money. But I'm doing something in my personal life for myself that I just started, and got that starfish because I completed week 1 of. I have a little over a year to go. With what I'm doing, I almost gave it away. I'm gonna announce it next month in August, like what I'm actually doing. And you know, honestly, you guys may not even care. It's just something that is really important and special to me to do for myself. And so anyway, I got the starfish and I lost it. I lost it the night I filmed that freaking video. Could not find it anywhere. I looked forever, for days, and I just found it. I found it where I had already looked a million times, which was in the crack of the couch. So that's cool. But I'm so glad I found it, and I'm honestly excited to announce what I'm doing in my life, because I really want to talk about it. I really want to talk about it because it's special to me. Even though this is my job and this is what I do, it's still something that I'm very proud of myself of. You may even guess what it is. I honestly don't know. And also I go to New York next month, you guys. New York for my 2-year wedding anniversary. So excited. I've always wanted to go to New York. And so I'll be going to New York and Salem, Massachusetts, because hello, the Salem witch trials. So excited. We'll be spending a few days in New York and 1 day in Salem. So I cannot freaking wait. That is next month, you guys. I can't even believe it. I'm trying to plan my outfit. So I'm thinking about doing another Shein haul, But yeah, you guys, that really wraps it up for this video. I just wanted to sit and chat while I drank my coffee. I'm literally almost done now. Okay, coffee was really good today. I hope you enjoyed this chit-chatty video. If you want more of these types of videos where I just sit and talk about like current like popular things going on, whether it's some type of YouTube drama or the unfortunate situation of like Britney Spears, just something going on, even if you had recommendations, like let me know. This may not be your cup of tea, but I like just sitting and chatting about life. I think that's fun. And yeah, just chatting about what's going on in my life and other people's lives, stuff like that. Anyway, I want to say thank you to my patrons as always: Jeremy, Maddie, Davis, Janae, Casey, Mel, Vicky, and Vanessa. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being a patron. If you want to be a patron, the link will be in the description box down below. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, where you can watch more videos like this and tons of other content, from animals to crystals to vlogs and everything in between. You can do that by hitting my face right up there, and you can watch another video by clicking right over there. It would mean the world to me if you guys would do so. And I hope you guys have a great day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.